Hello everyone! So in this video I'll be doing a voiceover, which is completely new to me, so bear with me while I try this out. So these early rounds, they're not super exciting, but sometimes we just gotta be a hooker to earn the money we need to get the run we want. And this fight is amazing. This guy does no damage, we're getting the full duration of the fight. And here we look for another hook, which we find, and a spyglass. So the spyglass gives crit to the hook, and the hook, whenever it crits, you gain money. So having two hooks plus the spyglass day 2 is absolutely perfect. We're also fighting a fellow hooker, so we're getting another good fight. We also upgrade the hook, so now it's 100% crit. And day 1, 2, and 3, the fights are sped up. Yeah, like the 2x speed. And the way that works is it only speeds up the items, not the round duration itself. So we're pretty much getting twice the amount of hits in as we do in any other fight. So these first rounds are the most important. So when I do these runs, I'll often reset a lot, day 1, 2, and 3, if I don't get good enough opponents or find good enough items. But this run so far is perfect. And here we're just looking for economy items. There's a time pen, that's perfect. Now we just sell both of the other items to get that so that they can reduce the cooldown of the hook. And this is also such a good fight. This guy has the same amount of HP as we do, so we can just keep farming. And here we want to lose the fight, because we lose less HP in these early fights. As you can see, we lost 2 HP. While from day 5 and forwards, we lose 3 HP. So we just want to min-max the amount of rounds we can get in. And we pick up a lost fragment day 5. This is amazing. And you're about to see the first bug. So we pick up the time pendant, and we enter the fight with the space key. That way we're still holding the time pendant, so we're waiting for it to get the multicast from the Nature's Call. Then we place it above the hook to place it there with the multicast. So now we're getting so many hits from the hook. For day 5, this is absolutely disgusting. It's probably a good thing that this was patched. We're also fighting the perfect opponent for this. Because this guy is just healing and stalling everything. But we would like to win this fight though, because it's day 8 we get the cleric event, or the healer event, I don't remember the name. So we want to time when we die to when we get that. Because when we die we get plus 2 hearts, and from the healer we'll also get plus 2 hearts. So we'll go from dying back up to 4 HP. And here we're just picking up economy items, and we pick up the spare book because we're gonna be doing another bug with the spare book. If you looked at the thumbnail, you'll probably see, you'll probably know what I'm about to do with it. I won't do this run, I think, but we'll be creating a 100-second spear later. And you might be thinking, why would you want 100-second spears? Slower spear is worse, isn't it? No. Because if the spear is fast, it kills your opponent. And we don't want to kill the opponent, we want to stack. And in case you missed it, we did the bug again, so we're holding the time pendant, so you won't be able to see the multicast, but it's getting it. And the Elven Orb is giving it multicast, if you don't already know, but if you're watching these videos, I assume you do. And now we're just waiting for it to have enough multicast before we place it above the hook, and that would just nuke the opponent. But we do want to lose this fight though, so we're gonna have to be fast with it. Like, we place it, and then we instantly concede so we don't kill him. If only they knew the mercy we're showing them. And there we picked up the upgrade for the time pendant, and now it's reducing by 2 seconds. We're just snowballing more and more. It's getting out of hand. We're level 10, day 7, with 15,000 HP. Okay, so here I don't know how to set this up. As you can see, I'm fumbling around. Now I'm looking for the Dreamcatcher upgrade, and of course we find it. We always do. We just sell the hook because we don't need it anymore. From now on, the spear book will be our economy. And here I do the bug again. But as you'll see, I fuck it up. I thought that the cooldown on the Nature's Call was when it gave the multicast. But when I hover above it here, you'll see that it's after 3 seconds. And apparently that's independent of the multicast. So, the more you know, I guess. But it didn't really matter, because we have the time pendant, so it's pretty much permacasting already. Which is so good, day 7. Like, every time this Conjure Spear book activates, we're getting a spear that sells for 25 gold. And we're getting the upgrade chests. And we lost, we got +2 lives, and here we take the left side, that gives you +2 more, so now we're back to 4. And we still only have 1 win, so we can still win 9 more, and because we're at 4 lives, we can lose 1 as well, so we have 10 more days. And here we're looking for the second spear book, because now it's time to make the bugged spear. And to do that, we need both of the spear books to cast at the same time. That's how you create the bugged spear. So we're giving the multicast to the one below, and the time pendant will be activating the one above. And from here on out, we don't want to lose until one of the fights in the end, because we want to have the safety net of having like 1 loss we can take in case we meet a really strong opponent later on. And we're also playing in casual because we're cheating, we're bug abusing. So because of that, we can also activate the guaranteed Carmen setting. And so we'd already know we're getting Carmen. And we're generating so much money here that we'll try to look for everything we need to just set up the full comp day 9, just start scaling right away. And there you have it, the useless 100-second spear that won't kill anyone. And it's perfect. If you saw, I was considering opening chests, but fuck that. There's so many, I can find them by re-rolling. And I'll probably start speeding up here, because there's so much to do. So we're just looking for the Dark Orb, the Holy Sigil, and Night Quills, Cursed Amulets, just everything that gives more start of combat effects. So here we're just setting it up. The way this works is the Dark Orb at the start of combat triggers your dark items. The Night Quills, they multiply how many times that happens, and the Cursed Amulet activates the start of combats. So we make the Time Pendant dark, so it activates the Holy Sigil. And we make the Cursed Amulet holy, so the Holy Sigil activates the Cursed Amulet, which activates the Time Pendant. You can see where that's going. It creates a lag machine. Just look at the opponent. Like, I don't know how much is slowed down by, but he's not playing the game. And we have the Life Essence, which is just casually giving us, how much is this? Like 30,000 HP per second. Yeah, and how could I forget? We're also using a 7th item, like the 7th Night Quill. That's another bug. It's the same bug we're using earlier to swap items around. But if you try to add the 7th item, it won't do anything. So the Cursed Amulet we're using doesn't do anything, but the Holy Sigil, which is force activating it, does. So it's getting used even though the item itself is useless, if that makes any sense at all. So that way we have the extra Night Quill. You can see it at the enemy's HP bar, which is active, and the Cursed Amulet, which isn't active on our board, is being force activated by the Holy Sigil. I hope that makes sense. And just look at how slow this fight is taking, like long this fight is taking, how slow our opponent is attacking. So in editing, I wanted to keep this fight the full duration just to show how slow it is, but I'm speeding up all the next ones. And here we did time skipped where we find the Cursed Pyramids. Now we just sell the Garnet, because we don't want that to be creating items anymore. We didn't need the money. So even though that would have like generated 2 million gold, we don't want to spend an hour waiting for it to generate items. So now our board is ready. The Cursed Pyramid will be creating debuffs. So first we place the Night Quill here, because that will be active because it's on the board. Place in the Cursed Amulet, which is not active, but is being force activated. Look at these debuffs. So I'll be progressively speeding up this fight so it won't take too long. But let's be honest, this is a beautiful sight. This spear will never attack them. So we just get to stack and stack and stack. How else could we get this many debuffs on a spear? And if you see there, we have 7 wins left, and we can also lose a fight. And while we're waiting for this, you can write in the comments how much burn and poison and bleed, or just burn to make it easy, you think this Kobold Spear will have at the end of this. And also, if you enjoy this game, go to the Steam page and leave a good review. This game is amazing, and Bukeri is doing such a great job with it. As you can see, I've started speeding it up here. Now we're, I don't know how fast, at least 2 times the speed, and it's just gonna go faster and faster. Yeah, this is more than 2 times, I think. Yeah, and here I just decided to concede. We have so much, we have 2 million HP. And we're shielding as well. We're already at, I think it's 200,000 shield I burn. I was too fast. I couldn't see. You guys can pause at least. That's 300,000. Still has 4 more days to go. Almost 400,000. 450,000. 500,000 burn. This is the last day of scaling. 574,000 burn. Alright, so here I've set up the setup. We're doing the 7th item bug. And first we're gonna be doing just the spear, just so you can see the spear doing all the work. And then we'll try some other stuff. If you paid attention, I have some items in the inventory we're gonna be testing out. So in this comp here, it's pretty much only the bleed dealing damage. Just like the HP bars, you can see the numbers. So this is 100 trillion damage, I think. 150. I actually don't remember how much this did. $300 trillion damage. If only our opponents knew what we could have done to them. $500 trillion. Yeah, this is definitely going above a quadrillion. And also, let me know if you guys feel like these runs are starting to feel too repetitive, and if you want to see some other type of content, like see me play normal runs, see me play ranked, even see me play other games. Just give me some feedback in the comments, I'd appreciate it. Okay, so our shield is starting to go down, we're about to die. So 1.7 quadrillion damage. Alright, so here's the next comp. Now we're gonna see with the Blazing Bull shield. So this shield gains shield equal to the burn you do. And we're doing so much burn. Just look, we can't even see the number. It's so much shield. And all the shield we're doing, we will be dealing back in damage. So the only problem with this comp is that because we also have the spear, we can't have more dark orbs or night quills to have our items attack faster. So we're losing a lot of triggers compared to the best comp, which is the crit comp. And I've also completely forgotten to mention this, but if you've noticed, I'm not using any multicast on any of our items, because in this game, the way it works is multicast adds a trigger queue. So if you have any type of multicast or trigger twice effects, your items will trigger every 0.1 second at the fastest. But because we don't have any multicast, it doesn't queue up, so it can go as fast as you can make it. That's why it's attacking this fast. Our shield is still going up. And every 2 seconds, the fatigue is doubling its burn damage, so it's gonna be ramping up pretty fast. Like now it's dealing, what, 100,000? I can't even see the number. It's doing a lot. And also, I have to give credit to a guy from our Discord. Pelides, he's called. He's the genius behind the scenes. He's the guy who has done the math, he's found most of these mechanics. He's the hidden genius behind the scenes. Oh, our shield is starting to go down. The round is about to be over. So how much damage have we... Oh, never mind. We can't see it. Oh. Sorry about that. So let's watch it all again. I'm joking. I'm speeding this one up pretty much. So how much was it? 3.2 something quadrillion. So it's not as much as the crit comp, because we don't have as many slots, because we have to use 2 items. And here is another comp. It also won't be as good, but because we have so much poison on the item, I figured you probably want to see how much you could do with the Toxins book as well. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, just watch the rest and enjoy.